Pueblo Police Department's a great organization. I'm proud to have worked here for 27 years. Throughout that time, we've seen a lot of different changes. We got a new police building, which was much needed. We've also seen a change in technology, officers. We've added authorized strength. It's a really good organization. I think it's run really well by the sergeants, the captains, and everybody else. I'm proud to be a member of the organization. The department right now has an authorized strength of about 231 sworn. We have approximately 60 civilians. We have community service officers. Our current manpower is at about 174 officers, so we are, like much of the nation, struggling with adding manpower to our department.
I think we're doing well with diversity. So Pueblo is definitively, in my mind, the melting pot of America. A lot of people came to this community to work in the steel mill from different countries, and that's what I think makes Pueblo a unique place. We have the cosmopolitan nature of like a New York or a Chicago, but with a small town. We have traditions from different cultures and different nationalities that are just, normal for us, that in other places, it's not.
Pueblo Police Department, we're fortunate that we have a wide variety of specialties that a person can move into. We have crime scene investigations. We have crimes against persons, crimes against property, and crimes in special victims unit. We have narcotics and gangs. We have traffic, motor officers. We have an EOD team. We have SWAT team. We have bike patrol. We have a drone unit. We are getting ready to stand up a real-time crime center. There's a wealth of opportunities.
I love our comm center. It's a very unique environment up here. We're always very busy. Just last year, we answered 271,000 phone calls for the city limits of Pueblo. Within those phone calls, we dispatched, I believe it's like 150,000 phone call or different calls for service. And those different calls can range anywhere from police calls, fire calls, rescue calls, needing an ambulance, anything like that in between. So we're a very busy center, but the people we have up in comm center are absolutely amazing. They push through the effort day in and day out to make sure that they are available for our community. And that is what this job is about, is supporting our community. And all of our staff that we have right now is extremely dedicated to providing for the members of Pueblo. We absolutely love our community.
Here we have the Pueblo Police Department Law Enforcement Academy, where it is ran solely by police department employees. So having our instructors also be the officers that you're going to be working with, they really take pride, and we go above and beyond because that is going to be their backup in the future. And we incorporate a lot of reality-based training. It's not just the scenarios, so we really pride ourselves on the scenarios that we make as realistic as possible.
Over the last decade or so, the police department here in Pueblo has been very innovative in several different ways. Back in 2015, we were one of the first agencies in Colorado to introduce body-worn camera systems. We did so voluntarily. Years down the road, proving to be something that's required now of all law enforcement agencies in Colorado. But we did so voluntarily because we wanted to be better. This is exciting as well. So the Real-Time Crime Center, the way I would describe it is, it's a system of integrated technologies that feed into a centralized point. Some of those technologies include like gunshot detection, license plate readers, surveillance cameras, those types of technologies that feed into the centralized point where we can watch and we can give information in real time to officers who are on the ground.
Neighborhood Watch is a great program. It really brings our officers out to the community, and we get to go one-on-one with neighborhoods, and they get to voice their concerns about what's going on. And we get to hear directly from the community and bridge those gaps, because sometimes we don't always have great communication when we're just going to a call. This gives us an opportunity to be in a different setting, to really sit and listen and really build relationships within the community. The Community Service Division is responsible for putting on different outreach programs, such as like our Neighborhood Safety Night. We do a charity hockey game between the police and fire departments every year, which raises money for Heroes and Helpers, which we get to go shopping with children every year to help buy them Christmas presents.
We have quite a bit of services here at the Pueblo Police Department for wellness. We do pride ourselves on physical wellness, which we have a great gym that was just recently remodeled, and also the mental health aspect. So we have a great peer support team. that we definitely can go out on calls. We'll do debriefings after critical incidents. And also we pride ourselves on resiliency training. So really trying to get those officers to have resiliency training. That way they can overcome those critical incidents.
Pueblo is a great place to live. We have a river walk that's a beautiful addition to our city, but we're also very close to the mountains. We have a large reservoir here in Pueblo that we can go and recreate at, fishing or boating, kayaking.
I just think Pueblo PD is a great place to work. Again, having that culture, the history, we truly are a family here. We really strive to include families, our outside families, and bring them into the department and welcome them as well.
I think when you look into the future with technology and the different things that we're going to be able to bring to help our officers do their job, our civilian staff do their job, I think there's a lot of good things in store for the Pueblo Police Department. And we're looking for a bunch of people to come join us and look into that bright future and join us and make it better.